So it's time to clean up the coupe, and we're going to get instant satisfaction by getting some iron fallout remover onto these alloys, and let's see how they come out. So just douse these and then leave it to sit for a little while, watch it go purple as it eats into the brake dust, clears it off. Again, as do this first, as it's kind of like instant gratification to see them improve. So we'll let those sit for a little while, give them a wash off and see how they come out. So wheels came up nicely. We're going to give them a T-cut and see how many of these marks we can get out of them. But just before we do that, we'll give the car a foam clean, see how much of this dirt we can get off, get rid of some of the algae and some of the crap hanging around over it, so it's ready for a T-cut. Let's crack on with that. It started raining, so I've stopped with the polishing for a bit, and I'm going to crack on with this interior to see if we can get that hoovered up and cleaned up. It is just absolutely hanging in dirty filth everywhere. Looks like someone's spun up a wheel with the window open, got muddled inside it as well. It's just filthy. I think it's going to come off okay. I think leather's okay actually, there doesn't seem to be any rips or tears in it. Just needs a bit of feed. So we'll get cracking with that. Well, I think we can see that is going to have a significant difference. This is the first go with a polish on it, so after this we'll give it a finer polish and then a coat of wax to seal this in, to try and stop it from fading again as quickly. But I think initial signs are this is going to come out looking pretty shiny. So I brought the car inside now because it was raining outside. Been polishing my little heart out with the machine polish. As you can see, she's looking good. We've got a really nice shine to that blue. It's a completely different car than the one that turned up now. There's still some bits to do. Get the rubbers looking a bit more black. Need to do something with the sills to tidy those up a little bit. Probably get myself a rattle can of black for the bottom of those. But overall, she's looking really good now. So the next step is, obviously this is detracting from it a lot, these headlights. So I'm going to give the headlights a polish. Not sure if I'll video that for you. I think it's probably done hundreds of times on YouTube already. But the process I use when they're this faded is I'll start with about 240 grit, and then 400, 600, 800, 1200, probably a 2000, then quite a gritty compound, and then a lighter compound, and then a finishing of polish. You can then lacquer them afterwards, which will keep that locked in, but I don't think he's going to spend that much time outside. That's going to be an issue. So get the headlamps done, because like I say, they're detracting from the front of the car at the moment. The grille is in the boot, I'm happy to say, so I can be able to stick that back in again once I've worked out making sure that we can get the bonnet open. But yeah, a little bit of elbow grease and you can turn these cars around to look like this. Polishing money in, hopefully. Quick last video of the Fiat Coupe. She's on charge, about to go to a new home. So I put her up on eBay. I also did list her on Marketplace for £2,000. Bit cheeky on eBay, I left it open. But in the end, someone messaged me, offered me £1,000 to pick it up within a couple of days, frees up the space, and puts the money back in the bank. And that's the best way to be. I find selling cars, my top tip, first offer you make money on, take it really. Because people on eBay tend to muck you around something terrible these days. I find them a nightmare. So I think all in, I've got about £250 in it, maybe £260 with cleaning materials. So it gives us £750 profit for a day's cleaning, which in bad, and as you can see, she came up really nice. She came up really nice. Did a few things to tidy her up. I touched in some of the scrapes in the bodywork there with matching paint. I sprayed some stone chip along the sills there, tidied them up a little bit. I also got the matching paint and covered up that area that was in grey primer. So sanded that back, painted that up as well, just to tidy it up a bit. And I think the thing with this is the danger you have with stuff like this is when you clean it up like this, people think they're getting a 5 or 6 grand car for a couple of £1,000. And as I said before, this needs welding. It will need work to be right, so I'd rather send it out the door £1,000, someone knowing the work it needs doing, than have someone buy it for 2 grand and then find they got more work on their hands than they thought they were going to have. I'd dearly love to keep it. It looks fantastic, but I've got a couple more Fiat 500s on the way to do. I've got my Lancia Thesis still. It's all taking up space, limited space wise, so you know, first good offer, take the money. So £750 profit for a day's work. Somebody gets a car, they know what they're getting into, they can put maybe £1,000 into welding and bits and bobs and have an MOT'd running driving coupe for £2,000, which should be a bargain. So thanks for watching. On to the next project. As always, lots going on, lots of cars coming in, so please do hit that subscribe button if you want to see the next flip. Thanks a lot, bye.